What's up, guys? So today I'm going to be reviewing Fatal Affair on Netflix, starring Nia Long and Omar Epps. So listen, I did not intend on reviewing this movie, okay? Because we've seen it done so many times, especially in black movies, marketed to black people. But you know what? We need content, and I love Nia Long and Omar Epps, okay? I just got through watching Omar Epps on This Is Us, okay? Great job. He better be back next season. And Nia Long is one of the baddies of the 90s, okay? Nia Long, Fresh Prince, Are We There Yet? Soul Food, Love Jones, so many things we can name her out of, man. First time I saw Nia Long was Are We There Yet, okay? And then I saw on The Fresh Prince, I was like, baddie! Oh, man. But, yeah. So, Fatal Affair. Basically, this woman, you know, classic storyline, woman meets man. Man becomes a stalker, stalks her and her family, basically that. So it starts off with a woman. Shout out to KJ Smith. She's the woman at the beginning of the movie. Basically, this woman getting banged out on the couch by this white guy. And basically, you know, she goes off to get some water. He's nowhere to be found. She's wandering in the house trying to find him. And, oh yeah, there's going to be spoilers in this movie, in this review. Basically, she's going out to find him, finds him in the bathtub, dead. How she was able to get killed without her even hearing a sound, we don't know, because she ends up getting killed right after that. Then we cut to this beautiful beach house. Nia Long and her husband, they move out of the city into the kind of the countryside, even though it's kind of like the beach house, beach area. I don't know. But they move out there. Their daughter had just gone to college, so she's going to be back later in the fall. So you have her, she's a lawyer, she's an attorney, and there's a new person in the office that basically is supposed to be hacking the competition. Turns out it's Omar Epps' character, David. And they haven't seen each other in 20 years, basically since college. And Ellie invites him out with drinks with her and her friend Courtney. And so we cut to that. Right before he comes in, Courtney's like, look, girl, I'm cooked up with work, because she's a lawyer too. I'm cooked up with work. You have to do it without me. This is when Ellie should have left. Okay, this is when she should have left. But instead, she decided to stay. Basically, that's strike one, where she done wrong. Strike two is them talking about their marriages and talking about, oh, she doesn't really like her husband. It's really been hard for us. Feels like a stranger. I'm like, ma'am, why are you telling this man this without your problems in your marriage? Then strike three, that's strike two. Strike three, they go to an after hours club. I said, girl, what are you doing? They taking shots, they grinding on the dance floor. You know, Ellie's like, I need a minute to breathe. She goes in the ladies' room, he follows her, and they start making out. I said, oh, this is how we saw this happening in the bathroom. They pulling off their clothes. He's kissing down her chest. He's pulling out the panties. I'm like, oh my God. As soon as he goes for that belt, she's like, I can't. I'm like, it took him taking off your panties to stop. Girl, you wanted to. You wanted to. I'm not trying to say that as like, it's her who put it on. But like, you willingly stayed, told him personal business, took shots, went out and danced with him. You kissed him back and you let him kiss all up on you. Girl, you wanted it. You wanted that throwback dick. You wanted it. But then she goes home. She feels guilty. She does not tell her husband. David's trying to call her. She's not answering. Then when her friend Courtney comes in, she comes in with her date. David, I said, so you got in with the best friend to get close to her? Oh, you dirty. You dirty. And she's like, how dare you come to my home? I said, girl, you could have cut him off. You could have cut him off or answered the messages. But that does not work. Her friending him doesn't work. He stops her in traffic. He hacks in her security system at the house. This is why I can't get a smart house. He hacks into the system, sneaks in, takes her lingerie, and hovers over her as she's sleeping. Like, damn, you must be a dead sleeper. That's just like me, because I sleep for everything, y'all. I sleep for a lot of stuff. But basically, she tries to tell David to leave her alone, and he ends up calling her his ex-wife's name. I was like, that's not a good sign. So she tries to tell Courtney this. Courtney is like, look, David told me everything. He manipulated the whole situation, saying that she basically caught on to him and she started it. I'm like, so your best friend that you know for multiple years is telling you something and you believe the man over her? Ooh, it be like that sometimes though. So basically you have David and Courtney together at her house. Mia Long's character basically breaks into his place and basically finds photos of her and basically figured out that he's been following her for a while. She tries to send it to Courtney. He gets on the computer and deletes it, and he gives her Ellie's lingerie. I'm like, ew, no, you're getting me used draws? No. And they end up having sex while Ellie's trying to call her. So Ellie tries to get on the phone with them again. Meanwhile, David is out with Ellie's husband. And I'm like, this is too close. This is too close. He talks about how he got into an accident a little while back. Now, I was instantly like, David probably drove that car. And basically, she's trying to get in contact with Courtney. Courtney finally listens to her. She tries to go find her. But basically, Courtney's knocked out. I'm like, what the hell? You could have avoided all of this. And she finally tells her husband, he's in his feelings, but you know what? Ain't got no time for that. And then basically, next thing we know, Omar Epps' character is allegedly killing himself. I'm like, is this how it's going to be right now? But then I checked the time. I was like, oh, wait, we got a whole half an hour left. He probably faking his death. So the police state that he basically committed suicide. And, you know, we jumped to 3 months later, Thanksgiving. Ellie's assistant calls and basically said, hey, I need to sign some paperwork. She goes by herself to the office at night, pulls up, see the assistant dead. And David's basically at the house. So basically, the husband's knocked out. The daughter's tied up. Ellie's trying to find him. The cop shows up. He dead. And I'm just like, Lord Jesus, get the gun out and shoot him. And basically, she fights him and then falls off a cliff. I'm sorry, y'all. This is just like too much. It's so predictable. Basically, he tries to pull her along with him and she just lets him go. I'm like, Ellie, let that dude go. And then we end off with them selling the house. I'm like, damn, y'all selling that house? I mean, you killed somebody in it, but like, why you gotta sell it? You just got it. But yeah, that was the movie. This is kind of a quick ass review. That's because memory space on my phone. But yeah. You know, it was bad that it was good. If you know how a movie's so bad that it's good, that was this movie, you know? The actors did what they could with the material, and they did a good job. So, yeah. And also, this movie came out under Nia Long's production company. So, that's a win for her. Glad she was able to work with Netflix. Let me know in the comments what movies you want me to review, because your girl's bored, and we need content for this channel. I'm almost at my hours goal with watch minutes, almost at 4,000 hours. We're at over 700 subscribers, trying to hit 1,000 by the end of the year. So keep it coming, y'all. You're helping out your girl so much. Anyways, your girl, peace out. More love. Have a great night. Bye.